Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I am your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Ian.
Our music's a little low. Let's turn this up a little bit.
Oh gosh, you're turning it loud. This is just background music. It's not supposed to drown out our voices at all. It's just
I think you can still hear us, just plain and dandy. I just want a little something to groove to. All right, hope you guys are having a good one out there. Starting off your morning right with a Cup of Joe. We are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, Twitch, both under the names Mega Soda.
Yeah, Mega Soda. Definitely be checking in on those streams, letting us know what's happening. And we had some locations installing some Pilot TV so that they can watch Pilot games 7 days a week. And those locations were VFW Coon Rapids, Woody's Bar and Grill, Harbor Bar and Restaurant, Frank's Bar, Broadway Bar, VFW Forest Lake, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, Villa Bar and Grill, and the 152 Club. But there's so many more.
Oh yeah, we got locations like Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine, Ditto's Bar, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, Clay's Bar, Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Woodbury, Neighbors on the Rum, as well as Sleepy Eye Servicemen's Club, and so many other locations that should be seeing Pilot TVs very soon.
Yeah, they definitely should be seeing those Pilot TVs, but we had some jackpots to watch out for today as they have been growing and rolling. A bunch of them, they're, all in the 25-cent games.
Oh yeah, but definitely make sure you guys are sticking around all day. But starting off the day always with a little Vikings Bingo. You guys definitely need to be coming out from 12 to 1. 25-cent cards like always, and has clicked up over $15,000 for you guys if you hit it in 52 balls or less.
Ooh, 52 balls or less, but you could win jackpots for 53 and 56 balls or less in the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. There's a major sitting at $6,426. You can win that in 53 balls or less.
Yes, you can.
And if you're able to do that, you'd be taking home the minor as well. But that one is looking really good as it is at 56 balls or less. And you could be taking home $892 if you're able to do that.
Oh, yeah. So definitely make sure you guys are playing a little bit of that Jackpot Hunter action. But we did have some jackpots go out yesterday, like to Mama Bit over at Broadway Pizza in Blaine, taking home $4,468.
Yeah, a really good prize on that one. We also had Jerome over at No Neck Tony's in Lake Elmo, taking home the biggest jackpot of the day of $12,799.
Oh, yeah, but we got a ton of money on the line for you guys today, so don't worry. You guys will get a chance at taking home some cash. But if you're over in Rochester, Minnesota, you guys should be experiencing a pretty gusty day. It's looking like it's going to be a high of 44, pretty cloudy and pretty windy.
Oh, yeah, definitely going to be a good one, heading into a night of cloudy skies with a late night snow showers. Yeah.
First snow of the season that we've seen.
Yeah, a low near 30 degrees. Winds west to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. The chance of snow is 60%.
Wow. Definitely winter is around the corner. Make sure you guys are staying bundled up nice and warm, going over to your local bars and restaurants, staying inside and playing some Pilot. And you might as well start it off with that Vikings Bingo that we talked about. It'll be coming at you from 12 to 1 like always. And like we said, it's at $15,000. And so you guys definitely need to play. You hit it in 52 balls or less.
Oh, yeah. Great jackpot heading into some great Vikings Bingo games that you guys will be earning points towards the twiking zone.
Oh, yes. And they have been absolutely crazy. There is officially some shakeups happening.
Oh, yeah. In 8th place, we had the number 7 player getting bumped back. It was Joni at VFW North St. Paul getting bumped back by this big-time player, Puts, over at Nisswa Legions. But it is a tight race between Puts and Joni as they are only 1,000 twiking zone points apart.
Oh, yeah, and speaking of 1,000 points separating them, Nan in 6th place and Scrub Eye in 5th, neck and neck right now, and I'm very excited to see who can come out with a better playing day.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you the question, who do you think will get into the 200,000 point club first between those two players?
I'm going to have to say Nan. I'm rooting for her, but I don't know, Scrub Eye's been pretty hot and heavy lately.
Yeah, well, the person I'm going to pick is going to be the opposite of you, and I'm going to say good old Scrub Eye will be the first one to get into that 200,000 point club, because that is a top tier player that is always getting some big points happening. It's just been taking a little bit of a break lately, I feel like.
Yep, definitely for sure. But we'll have to see what happens between those players. But we also have players like Elsa in 4th and SNS in 2nd that I'm very excited to see the race going on, because players like Lucky Tim have a little bit of a leg up on the rest of the competition.
And especially Not Lucky has a leg up in that 300,000 point club. Good job, Not Lucky, in first place.
Definitely going to need a little bit to catch up with them. But hopping into these location standings, there are some shakeups as well, like our 6th place location getting pushed back to 7th. Now Lakefront Bar is sitting at 281,000 points, but Corky's Bar South Haven, who was in 7th, bumped up to 6th, sitting at 287,000 points right now.
Yeah, really good stuff, but there's also a really good race happening between Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights with 319 points and American Legion Fridley with 321,000 points. It's a tight race. Anybody can come out on top, and they're 2 top locations.
Oh, yeah, but just like the player standings, that next location up, Mapleview Lounge in 3rd, has a little bit of a leg up on the rest of them, but our first 2 locations definitely are in a point class of their own, because they are in not only the 400,000 point club, but the 500,000 point club. So everyone else definitely needs to get a little bit of points if they even want to catch up.
Oh yeah, and now it's time for the E-Tab Spotlight. Oh yeah, and this time it is Home on the Range. It's a lot of fun. It's one of our newer E-Tab games that we have put out, and head over to the mining range, see if you can find some golden jackpots.
Oh yeah, it's a ton of fun, but if you guys want to check out any of our other 50 different charitable E-Tabs, you can play them at any time and win big prizes up to $1,500. And with that 85% payout and all games having small bets, you absolutely can't beat it. You definitely want to check them all out.
Yeah, and I talked about Home on the Range, just heading over to the mining range, but really it celebrates a lot of Minnesota's history.
Yes.
You got a lot of Minnesota themed things, and so definitely go check out Home on the Range. But also play our live bingo, like we talked about, some really good live bingo in the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition that runs from 1 all the way till 4.
Oh, yeah, we talked about it earlier. We got giant jackpots on the line during this game. You won't want to miss out. We got a mega at $32,627 with a 51 ball count or less. We have a major at $6,426 with a 53 ball count, and we also have that minor at $892 with a 56 ball count. You guys definitely want to play because you will be taking home some cash today.
Yeah, but speaking of cash, we got a lot of cash in our Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 p.m. If you're able to win it in 5 balls or less, you could take home $44,895.12.
Yep, you definitely don't want to miss it. It also gives you a couple lucky numbers, so look out for the lucky games happening in the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that follows right after that game of that Lucky 4 bingo. Jackpot Hunter will be coming at you guys from 4 to 6 with our happy hour show. It'll be a ton of fun, and we got also a lot of jackpots on the line during that as well.
Yeah, we've been giving out a bunch of jackpots in that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition. Just yesterday, Big John and Hot Take were both able to give out a ginormous major jackpot, I think it was. Or no, it was the minor jackpot that actually on the very last ball of being 56 balls or less, they were able to give out $4,000.
Wow, nicely done to whoever was playing over there yesterday.
Mama Bet.
Mama Bet. Oh, that's right. We announced her earlier. Congratulations, taking home that big prize.
Oh yeah, but we also had we have some big time players in these Jackpot Hunter standings. Mama Bet not being in those standings, but Mama Bet always getting some wins, so maybe right outside these top 10s.
Oh, yeah, we got players like Player and Joni tied up in that 9th place spot, but everyone is so neck and neck. They only have about 1,000 points separating them. We also have that crazy tie going on between Pee-wee Lulafin and Jim Rocks in 6th place, all with 21,000 points.
Oh, yeah, but I think the race that we all have our eyes on is the one between One Away and Bull, as One Away is at 29,000 points, Bull at 31,000 points. One Away only needs 2 wins to be able to catch up to Bull. Definitely a really close race there.
Oh yeah, who do you think is going to come out?
Ooh, I'm going to go with Bull, the hot player that has been winning a bunch. Passed up One Away last week, and I just expect Bull to continue on that dominant streak.
I'm thinking we're going to have some big-time riser like Wolfstein or Jim Rocks from the center of the pack, definitely doing a high rise pretty soon. That tends to happen around this time, and so I'm very excited to see how everything plays out.
Yeah, but Yaks 370 closing in on the 50,000 point club with 47,000 points. Only needs 3 must-go wins to be able to get into that 50,000 point club.
Yeah, I'm definitely holding down that first place spot. But in our location standings, we had a newcomer joining up. It's not it may be a newcomer to these standings, but it's definitely not a new location around these parts. It is Titan Sports Saloon, tying it up with Heidi's Bar and Bleachers, all in 10th place with 34,000 points right now.
Yeah, good job, Titan Sports Saloon, but also good job to all of our top 5 as they were all in the 50,000 point club, but we actually had a little bit of a shakeup in that top 5.
Oh, yeah. Riverboat Depot in Sartell tied up with Corner Bar and Goodhue, now in 3rd place, both with 67,000 points.
Yeah, a really tight race, especially when you think about the number 2 location is only 1,000 points ahead of them.
Yep, things are neck and neck, and no one can get too comfortable. I'm also looking at American Legion Shakopee in that 6th place spot. They just need 1,000 points to get into that 50,000 point club, and that is completely doable in the next couple days.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be predicting that tomorrow American Legion Shakopee is going to be in our 50,000 point club, and Curtis J is going to be in our 25,000 point club.
Oh yeah, I would love to see that. They are both only need that 1,000 point difference, and so they can definitely get it done if they come out to play.
Yeah, but you definitely need to come out to play for our Skull Bingo $1 edition. That runs from 6 all the way till 10 o'clock, and there is 3 great jackpots that you guys could win in those games.
Oh yeah, we got a coverall prize of $434 with a 50 ball count. We got a large frame at $6,819 with a 43 ball count, as well as a line prize at $724 at 10 balls or less. You definitely guys need to go out and play this because that line prize will probably be going out today.
Yeah, really good prize, but we have really good PGL nights. Just last night, we had a Wild Wednesday. It runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday, but the day before that, we had a Mega Soda game night that starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. So 6:40 on Tuesday, 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Make sure you guys are there to win a bunch of money and a bunch of PGL points.
Oh yeah, if you're playing on that Mega Soda game night, you guys could be taking home that Jackpot Jungle coverall of $6,594. And if you're playing on that Wild Wednesday, it's got a Jackpot Jungle coverall of its own, and you guys could be taking home $7,753.
Yeah, and that Jackpot Jungle and Wild Wednesday is the 25-cent edition. Always got to preface it with that because it is super cheap cards and a lot of money on the line.
Oh yeah, but we also have one final PGL day that still has not happened this week, and it is our Vikings game day. It has a 3:05 game, and so we'll be coming at you live at 2:35. It'll be Big John and Ian, and it's a ton of fun.
Well, speaking of PGL days, we have something that you need to do if you want to be one of those people competing for PGL points, and that's sign up at pgl.world. Those players not only compete for points, but also have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. Sign up at pgl.world today.
We also had a couple new members that we want to showcase for you guys today, and that is Dirty D. Dirty D 6996. We also had Derek Beth 6, Bethumphin, Sneakers, Barbadia, Buck RCD 612 Grazy, as well as Camp Gal 689.
Yeah, good job to all those players. And now you can use that sign up to sign into the Player Connect app to watch our streams, to check in with us, but to also play the Sports Link e-tip boards for this week. To do that, you just got to choose the 5 squares for the Vikings versus the Chargers Sunday, November 14th. Points are awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarter, not overtime. And you can also play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season X if you win. All you got to do is launch the app and then select that Sports Link that should be right above your player icon.
Yep, that's right. So once you guys are signed up at pgl.world, make sure you are downloading that Player Connect app because you guys can watch all of our streams directly on there, as well as interact with us and choose those 5 squares for your e-tip boards. Definitely a great place to be.
Yeah, definitely a really good place to be. And we had some winners yesterday get some, last week, get some PGL points.
Yeah, but it was Jay Ruggs taking his second win of 1,000 PGL points. And we also had R278 taking home 1,500 PGL points.
Yeah, some really, really good PGL points on that. Can't believe that Jay Ruggs been able to do it 2 weeks in a row. Some pretty impressive stuff. So you guys need to be doing those e-tip boards because
Yeah, we can't let it go to his head.
Yeah.
He's getting a little cocky
John's
over
been
here.
walking around the whole things. I see him walking with the big wigs sometimes, and I don't even know how to respond to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so you guys got to start filling out those e-tip boards so that we can take him down a peg a little bit. But we also have some players that have been accumulating so many PGL points. I mean, they are in the millions when you talk about PGL points.
Yep, we officially have 7 out of 10 of these these players in the 1 million point club. Sloppy joining up this week, officially in the 1 million point club. Super exciting to see, and I know Fishy24 is right outside of that point class, and she can do it any day now.
Yeah, I really am going to be watching out for Fishy24 when it comes to game day, as it is really close right there. But we may have had one of the biggest shakeups in the entire season so far at the top of our standings, as we've watched our favorite Pilot Games player under the sea fall from second place to third place. It's SpongeBob at Eagle St. James that has now been passed up by a huge player, Forget You D.
Absolutely crazy. I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not really. SpongeBob hasn't been out to play like he was a few weeks ago, and Forget You D has been absolutely dominating. Not to mention our other players are so highly competitive this season that you really cannot get too comfortable.
Yeah, it's been super impressive, and we'll be watching to see any of these other races, how they're going to be turning out, because there's some really close races throughout the entire player standings. But let's talk about the tight races in our location standings, as we had a lot of shakeups happen in those location standings.
Oh yeah, we had our 6th place spot, Root River Saloon, getting pushed back to 8th. We had Neeson's Gaylord, our 8th place spot, getting pushed up to 7th, as well as many other shakeups.
Yeah, we actually had Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud move all the way from 7th into 5th place,
Crazy.
passing up the big risers of last Sunday, Beck's Pub and Becker, bumping them back to 6th place. And you also had it actually bumped back Root River Saloon to a spot as well. Some really impressive stuff for Howie's Sports Bar and Grill.
Yeah, these locations have been absolutely crazy. Only our 10th and 9th place locations stayed the same.
Yeah, really, really huge shakeups.
Crazy.
But let's talk about those shakeups in the 4 million point club, because in 4th place we got Moose Lodge Way Park. That's different because now Cabin Bar in Nicolette is in 3rd place. They
back
bumped.
in 3rd.
Yeah, they were in 3rd, now back in 3rd. Only had one day with that shakeup.
Yes. Yeah, they didn't take it lightly. They knew it wasn't going to last long, and here they are back in 3rd place. But things are shaking up even crazier because our first top 2 locations have switched up as well. Neighborhood Tavern and Effie is now our reigning 1st place holder, and VFW Northfield has been pushed back to 2nd.
Yeah, some super impressive stuff. But not only are those 2 locations pushing themselves, going back and forth for that 1st place spot, but they are now super close to being the first locations to get into the 5 million point club.
Yep, I think Neighborhood Tavern and Effie can do it if you guys, if enough of you guys show up on Vikings game day. Go over to Neighborhood Tavern and get some points, because they could easily do it in one PGL day.
Yeah, and if you need to know when that game day is, and you want to know when every single game day is, you got to go give our Facebook a like and follow. Search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you'll be able to see weekly bingo schedules, just like I said, event details and reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more. And it's even more important right now to go and follow that Facebook page, because we're about to have a big event announcement coming up pretty soon.
Oh yeah, a ton of fun, so make sure you guys are in the know, as well as using all of the resources on that Facebook page, because we have a link tree that you guys definitely can utilize for anything you guys need, from links to all of our social medias like our Instagram and Twitter, as well as all of the bar and locations around Minnesota where you guys can play Pilot Games. And it also has that direct link to pgl.world for you newcomers.
Yeah, and if you don't want to go through all that kind of work, you can also just message in on Facebook as well. If you message at Pilot Games, we'll answer any kind of questions you guys have, because we just like helping you guys as much as we can.
Oh yeah, but now we want to talk about the most important part of the broadcast, the reason we do what we do, and it's supporting all the amazing charities around your guys' locations and all of the great things that they do. So this week we want to showcase the Kingsland Athletic Booster Club.
Yeah, they're a really great organization, and their mission statement statement is a little bit more unique, as they have their points being A, B, C, and D. Point A, support athletic and academic excellence in all student athletes.
Oh yeah. Point B, promote active and involved parent and community leadership.
Point C, promote sportsmanship and provide supplementary financial support to all Knights athletic teams.
Yep, and finally, point D, maintain a history and tradition of excellence, which amplifies our student athletes, coaches, athletic trainers, and teams.
Yeah, and one of the great locations that you can go to support this, Jerry, is Rack's Bar. It's located in Spring Valley, Minnesota. They serve lunch, dinner, and offer daily food specials. They also offer breakfast on Sunday, 8 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. And don't forget to make them your happy hour stop Monday through Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Yep, and you guys can also go over to Valley Lanes and show some support by going to that location as well. They both show some support to the Kingsland the Kingsland Athletic Booster Club. And so make sure you guys are playing all day long. And guys, remember, when you're playing Pilot, your community wins.
See you in a few minutes. by Yags 370. He's been just dominating, but so have these locations. In 10th place, we have a two-way tie, keeping that theme of ties going into the location standings. It's Heidi's Bar and Seated and Bleachers in Maplewood, both with 34,000 points. But the ties stop there, as in 9th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 35,000 points. With 38,000 points in 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, a top-tier location. 7th place, it's Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 41,000 points. With 49,000 points in 6th place, we got American Legion Shakopee. 5th place in that 50,000 point club, it's American Legion Rice with 62,000 points. 4th place, the reigning champs, Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 63,000 points. 3rd place, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 66,000 points in 2 different top threes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in 2nd place, we got Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 68,000 points. And then that number 1 location has been Country Lounge in St. Municipal with 772,000 points.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I'm going to be really watching this week for both American Legion Shakopee and Country Lounge in St. Paul to get into the next club up above them.
Yeah,
because they look like they're
it.
movers. So.
Yeah, definitely come out for that Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6. It's going to be a lot of fun. There it is. 53 balls. Hey guys, and we all do this for a very specific purpose, and that's because every time you guys play Pilot games, you guys are given a little bit of that cash to a specific charity, and so we like to highlight a charity every single week, and last week's charity spotlight was a really great charity in the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club, and their mission statement is, since 1940, Northeast Lions have been dedicated to serving the people of Northeast Minneapolis and St. Anthony Village. We are a hands-on volunteers and active fundraisers, and so they're doing a lot in that community, always helping out, and also they have a great bar to go to.
They do. Ian, if you want to go help out that Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club, just go over to the Tenor. That's right, it's the 1029 bar. The Tenor is a favorite Northeast Minneapolis neighborhood bar located near the intersections of Marshall Street Northeast and Broadway. The 1029 bar is open every day from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. and the 1029 is proudly partnered with the Smack Shack, featuring Bon Appetit magazine's top-rated lobster roll in the nation. The Smack Shack operates the kitchen inside the 1029 bar, so if you want to support those Minneapolis Northeast Lions, you got to go over there to the 1029 bar.
Oh yeah, sounds delicious. And so while you're eating that good food, make sure you remember, when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys.
Hey. We are broadcasting live on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app. Our channel name on both is Megasoda. You're welcome for the awkward introduction of ourselves. We're always excited to give one. I thought you were going to talk. You thought I was going to talk.
I know. I always usually do the introduction. Yeah. And so I was like, I'll give John the introduction this time. Yeah. And then because we didn't speak at all about it, it ended up.
Yeah, I expected what we normally do, and you did what you don't normally do.
I was like, might as well. He usually picks up on the signs pretty quickly, and you still did.
Yeah, but it created a nice little awkward.
It was probably even just awkward for us, just because we know how quickly we get it out. Where like the people out there are probably just like, they just took them a second to say something.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we're super excited about the new Pilot TVs that have been installed.
Yes, we are super excited about those. We have locations like VFW Coon Rapids, Woody's Bar and Grill, Harbor Bar and Restaurant, Frank's Bar, Broadway Bar, VFW Forest Lake, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, Villa Bar and Grill, and the 152 Club, just to get us started off with all those Pilot TV installation locations.
Absolutely. We are working on a $12 line, $12 large M, a $15,077 jackpot if we can hit this in 52 balls. This is game 1 of 10 that we've got of a 25-cent Vikings Bingo. On a 25-cent card, you can win $15,000. You're going to want to be here all day until we give that money out, or even after, because we'll give out more money if we can. Then we got
Lucky Girl over at Miniger's Sports Hub, taking home that line prize of $12.
Let me talk about a few more of those locations that just got those new Pilot TVs installed. We got Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine, Ditto's Bar, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights, Clay's Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Woodbury, Neighbors on the Rum. Love that name. And Sleepy Eye Servicemen's Club. I like that one too. Good, like a good old Sleepy Eye Serviceman.
Yeah, I've definitely been enjoying some of these location names that we've been finding recently.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of just really good ones. But we are at 30 balls dropped on this as we continue to work towards this large M. But we had some really good jackpots go out for the week. We had 21 for the rolling week, 325 for Season X already.
Yeah, it's been a super great season, super great week this last week, and we had a really fun one last night when I was on air, I think with John, Hot Take Higgins. We had Mama Bit over at Broadway Pizza with Blaine win that minor in the Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour edition. Mama Bit won $4,468 on the very first game that it was 58 balls.
Oh, I thought it was the very last game that was 56 balls.
No, the very last game that it was 56 balls.
Okay.
Someone hit it in 58 balls. Oh. So if they would have done it the very next game, they would have won the jackpot.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Well, good job to Mama
Not to them, it's not.
Yeah.
But they still won like $133. I'm sorry.
Yeah, really good must go. But we got Hools over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, taking home $12 on that large M. Now we got an $18 coverall. But good job to Mama Bit. But we also had Drone over at No Neck Tony's in Lake Elmo, taking that $12,799 jackpot.
I've only seen because it's when your sister was home. I think maybe during COVID protocol.
Yes.
We got Pumbaa over at Brian's Bar and Grill winning that must go of $18 in Stillwater. That means we're done with game number 1. Start getting enrolled for game number 2. But I've only seen a few episodes of 90 Day Fiancé.
Yes.
And that location, No Neck Tony's, makes me think of 90 Day.
I don't know how it doesn't. How it wouldn't. I love 90 Day Fiancé. Hilarious stuff. Definitely some. I still see him sometimes pop up on talk shows and stuff like that. So
does he? Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. What's his name? Tony?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. We're getting from the production room a negatory on the name Tony.
Yeah. She said no. But we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next games. Oh.
No, Nick. No. Sorry, not that. Not Nick. I don't know what she was just talking about us about Nick.
She's figuring it out, but the way you guys can figure out how to play all these Pilot games and to get all of our Pilot Games info is to go and give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. Search up Pilot Games and you'll be able to see our logo, weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressives, player picks, and so much more. You can also click our website link that will take you to our link tree that has all the bar locations and other socials and so much more.
It looks like it took 3 tries, but we've got it. It's Ed. No Neck Ed.
There you go. Good old Ed. Now we got no neck Tony, and they just need to be best friends.
That's right. If you can have all the no necks come together in the world, I think we'll have a better place.
At one point, you were trying to have no neck.
Oh, absolutely.
You wanted traps that attach to your earlobes.
That's correct. That's correct. I mean, why wouldn't you want that? I mean, that is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
I feel like you don't see bodybuilders with the traps anymore.
Yeah, that's not an emphasis like it used to be.
Yeah, and I feel like it needs to go back. Like you could never have
100% agree.
You could never have a body paint Hulk without crazy good traps.
Absolutely. I mean, if I could put more than 100% in on that take, I would put more than 100% in. It's mathematically impossible, but if I could, I would. That is a must.
Traps are a must.
Oh, traps. I mean, if you can have a nice set of traps.
It just makes you look so much bigger.
Oh, traps and then delts. Like, you could not really work on the rest of your body, but if you had traps and delts,
You look big.
you look like you're a dude.
Oh, I completely agree. Doesn't matter what you're wearing, shirt, no shirt.
Yeah.
You got big traps and big delts. You're killing it.
Yeah, if you're trying to figure out, I'm not doing great with the ladies. Just work on the traps, my friend. Just work on the traps. The ladies love them.
But we got a bunch of great live bingo, almost as great as traps. Actually, they're better than traps. We got Vikings Bingo, what you guys are playing right now, from 12 all the way till 1. But right after this, we have some more great live bingo that runs from 1 all the way till 4.
Yeah.
And that's that Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition.
Yeah, no, it's super, super fun. We got a lot of great jackpots, like you said, on the line there. The minor at 56 balls. I mean, you can't not be into that. But now that the mega's at 51 balls, I mean,
yeah,
that's worth the 3 hours of your time.
And you can't believe you skipped over the major.
I know,
which is at 53 balls.
Yeah, it's just not as exciting. Well, maybe it is.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, 53 balls, that's an easier jackpot than what you guys have right here, a 52-ball jackpot, and you could take home $6,426. You'd also be taking home the minor on top of that if you're able to do that. You could then, if you're already at 53